What's up, Star Wars fans? Today I want to talk about hints of the second half of The Bad Batch Season 2. That's right, D. Bradley Baker has given us some hints about the second half of the season, and although there is a slight chance that the beginning of the week we do get a trailer promoting the second half of this Season 2 of The Bad Batch, and unfortunately I think that's pretty unlikely because we haven't seen a mid-season trailer for an animation show since the launch of Disney+. It was certainly something that was done with Star Wars Rebels when that show was airing on Disney XD, but again, something we haven't seen lately. Plus, add to this, The Mandalorian Season 3 is out March 1st, and a subtle promotion engine for The Mandalorian Season 3 has begun, so I don't think Disney wants to promote two different shows at once. That said, mid-season trailer talks out of the way, let's get to the hints by D. Bradley Baker, and he certainly had some big hints when it came to the character of Crosshair. He stated in an interview with StarWars.com, Crosshair is this interesting coiled snake of a guy who's got a very odd contrary opinion and viewpoint of things. I mean, his job is not only to hit things from a stealth distance, but I think he also views the world and other people from that distance as well. And because of that, he's an interesting character. The voice is the quietest of all the Bad Batch, certainly. He's not pure evil. He's ultimately a rational guy. And there's some humanity in there too." End quote. And D. Bradley may be giving us a little hint about the humanity left in Crosshair. Will he come back to the Bad Batch, or will he at least leave the Empire? Well, D. Bradley goes on in the interview to give us even bigger hints. D. Bradley goes on to state about Crosshair, his story becomes very, very interesting. "My favorite episode is a Crosshair episode. It's coming up about 3/4 of the way through. It's a really interesting story, and his own personal journey is particularly interesting to me. It's a real standout this season." And looking over the Bad Batch titles, something that stands out to me is episode 11 titled Metamorphosis. And for those who don't know, metamorphosis is the plural of changing physical form, structure, or substance, and could definitely be the episode that D. Bradley Baker is alluding to here. I mean, wouldn't it be fantastic if we see Crosshair going through some big change, a metamorphosis? Certainly the best episode this year has been a Crosshair episode, and of course that was episode 3, The Solitary Clone, and of course partially that episode was so interesting because it also included Commander Cody. But hey, if D. Bradley Baker is saying that his favorite episode of the season includes Crosshair, and we haven't even seen it yet, then I'm getting super excited, because episode 3 to me was one of the best Star Wars animation episodes, period. But hey, Star Wars fans, let me know what you think in the comments below. What will happen to Crosshair in Season 2 of The Bad Batch? As always, I'm Mike, and remember, the Force will be with you, always.